Whew. For anybody who joins me, I hope you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down upon entering the room. And I'm going to talk about some words, three words really: love, loyalty, and submission. I got into a conversation in a hangout the other day, and I noticed, just like people will notice, hey, what's up, boss head lock lady? boss, lockhead boss lady. I said it all backwards. You know me, I'm silly. But I really gonna dive into this. And after I say all I gotta say, people can say what they want once I'm done. Um, so I was in a hangout and I got into a conversation, and I hear, and this is from women. You hear a lot of women say they want a loyal man, and just like you hear a lot of men say, I want a submissive woman. Now, to most men, I shouldn't say that. That's the wrong way to say it. But just like a lot of ladies don't like to hear the term submissive, the term loyal has a negative connotation. So let me break. I'm gonna go to Merriam-Webster's dictionary and read what loyal is defined as. They say this: the quality of state or an instant of being loyal, the loyalty to the team's fans. So examples of loyal is the loyalty to the team, the loyalty of the team's fans. There was no denying the dog's loyalty to his master. So loyalty kind of means like, let me read: fidelity, allegiance, fealty, loyalty, devotion, piety means faithfulness to something to which one is bound by pledge or duty. Fidelity implies strict and continuing faithfulness to an obligation, trust, or duty. So it's more like you're obligated to follow. That's what the term loyal means. Is you're like a loyal servant, a loyal dog. And I know people don't mean it like that, but that's, if you read the definition, that's what comes up. Is not just quote unquote commitment, is like blind allegiance. So when a woman says that, that's what goes through in my brain. Just like the term submissive. Submissive means submitting to others, submissive employees. And the definitions, they give examples. Hold on. It's not in her nature to be submissive. And then they break it down. This is all from Merriam-Webster. People can come check it out. Characterized by tendencies to yield to the will or authority of others. So I bring this all up to say is that women say they want a loyal man and men say they want a submissive woman. But both of those terms can give a connotation of negativity. So, and it's all about love. So I'm not saying that people shouldn't, men or women, shouldn't look for somebody who is loyal to them. But they should show you loyalty, but you shouldn't want somebody to, that should be a proponent or like an extra to it. Just like you should want, a man shouldn't, he may want a woman to be submissive to her, but he shouldn't really want a quote unquote submissive woman, unless that's really what you're looking for, just like if you're looking for loyalty. But those terms can come off a negative. So one thing I'm gonna go all over the place. When I have a dialogue with ladies, I'm really trying to understand where you're coming from. I'm never trying to attack. I will ask you questions just to get clarity. But sometimes both men and women, due to whatever pain they have in their past, can make them shut off and not listen to you. So, or take you as the enemy. And I don't see any woman or any man as my enemy unless they're trying to hurt my life. But just because you have a different life philosophy, it doesn't mean that you're not grown up or you're childish or you're something's wrong with you. It just means that we see the world differently. And I'm telling you, I'm going all over the place, and I'm really trying to formulate it in my mind. And that's one thing I notice, and I know ladies can say when they talk to men, and I notice it when I talk to ladies, that sometimes due to your past, you look at all men or women as an enemy, and we shouldn't look at each other like that. We should be looking at each other like, man, I love this person, or I love that you're a human. And even though we have differences, we're trying to grow and connect and love and learn. And that's what I like. And I don't ever feel, if I went to a panel and it was 8 women. Um, as long as they're not, uh, as long as they let me speak, I'm gonna feel fine. And I would never feel, that's just me. And I'm not knocking anybody who feels uncomfortable being in a space where it's all men and all women. That's on you. But I always want an even exchange so we can talk and learn and grow. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because when I was on a hangout, uh, it was, I shouldn't say a man and a woman, but maybe the lady thought the man was a little belligerent or aggressive for his talk, and because of that, the lady was a little defensive. And instead of trying to understanding somebody else's perspective, you shut down, and you guys don't have an even exchange. So I think that if we ever want to have an experience where there are love between people, we got to learn to understand and listen to each other, and not try to overtalk each other. And everybody has different philosophies, different morals, and different ethics. And good and bad, even though people don't believe it, it's subjective. There's certain things we do natural, but there's certain things that we do that are taught. So, for instance, if the speed limit is 65 and you see somebody doing 90, you're gonna say something's wrong with them. Why are they doing 90? But really, it's the laws that's telling you something is wrong. It's not natural, because naturally they want to do 90. Some people naturally want to do 40, and some people are going to do 65. But like I say, for certain people, breaking certain laws is acceptable. So it's cool for you to be a criminal because this is a regular crime. We all do that. We all jaywalk. We all speed. So I'm going all over the place, but I'm gonna get back to it hopefully in a second. So okay, so on the hangout, it was about relationships and why are so many people single. So I kind of made the statement that people want to be free, and times have changed due to technology. Children, even though it's a biological imperative, it's not necessary. You don't need children to survive. Now you have automation, work is easier. And I think I made the statement that women in today's society now, if not on an equal level to men, make comparable enough to survive. And some women, can make enough money to raise children by themselves. And that's neither good nor bad. I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm just saying, so now that, like before, for survival, women needed men because men were getting the jobs, and women had to kind of acquiesce to the man's perspective. But now, with if a woman's unhappy with the relationship, and same with the man, you can file divorce and you can leave. And you know that if you have a baby with a man, if you choose to, you can get child support. And this is not at all a negative. I'm just saying now people have much more options, and they don't have to be into situations just for survival. So that causes both men and women to be free. And now that before, moralistically, and yeah, really it was moralistically, people did not want to have sex before marriage because we didn't have contraceptions and the pills and abortions. But now that all these things are in place, people can do all these things, and they will stay single much more longer, because it is not necessity for your survival. But getting together, getting married, being coupled is always great for your emotional state, and always for generational wealth and power and structure, because family is one of the most powerful units you can make, is connection through blood. And if you look at the people who kind of dominate the world today, they're all connected to family. But anyway, I'm going all over the place with that. But having the dialogue with people, I can understand that sometimes, even when you say something that's objective, it's not subjective. It's just looking at it like a scientist, like an observer, like an anthropologist. You're looking at the world, and you're not saying this is right or wrong. You're saying that we as humans, we adapt to our environment, and we adapt to what policy lets us do. Because if you have no punishment about things, you're going to do what you want to do. You don't do certain things because it's ostracized, it's looked down on society. And the reason I say that, also I'm going over the place, is that if you can go to certain cultures around the world where they practice polygyny, polyamory, and polygamy, different places. You have some places I think it's in India, where you have one woman would be married to two brothers. I mean, so you would say, oh, that's so wrong, but it depends on how you are raised, where you come from, how you look at the world in a moralistic view. And I'm pretty much done with my ramble on that. So now I can get back and talk about the stuff other than sounding really crazy, because I know I'm sounding really crazy and probably nobody's even listening to me. Okay. gonna do a hangout later today, Lady C. So probably I'm gonna do one around, what is it? I think I got a schedule for 10 this morning. I'm down for whatever time, I just wanted to get some stuff out in the morning. Some stuff was on my mind and I really wanted to say it. And I'm not dramatic, so it's not like people are really gonna come here and hear some evil, because I don't know evil to spew. I think people are beautiful and wonderful. I just wanted to put it out there. What's up, brother Angel? Nation of Domination. Okay. Neon Eyes is always a pleasure. You sent me an email. I read it. I need to respond. I just been a little bit busy. I go on men's panel all the time. I'm fine with it as long as everyone is respectful and lets me get my point across. I totally agree. Yeah, this was just real short. I just wanted to say some stuff. And the term loyalty to me, you should, okay, this is for the ladies. You should say, I want a man that I want security from my man, because loyalty to me is like you want somebody to be subservient to you, just like how ladies don't like to hear the term submissive. I like a woman who can be submissive. I want her to acquiesce to what I want, but I'm not looking for a submissive woman. I'm looking for a woman that is that wants what I want, that's going to honor whatever commitment we establish between each other, and is going to bring me to tranquility and peace within a relationship. And if the situation is to build a family, then we need to be on the same accord. We need to be complementary. We need to be in a partnership and play our own positions however we play it. I think different people think different things. Hopefully this is like not really long. This is a short one, and I need to listen to this after I finish it, because I'm not going all over the place. I just want to put it out there. I was just thinking about it, and I did it instantly. I did it fast. My problem is I'm not, the extreme emotion I have is happiness. So I'm not ever really angry. I think I get more emotional when I get into dialogue with people, because maybe they're not logical I don't understand what they're saying. So it may be logical to them, but to me, it's like sometimes it's irrational. So I'm done. I said all I had to say. Hope everybody feels great. Just stopping by for a minute is cool. I just want to put it out there, and I'll talk to everybody later. This was not a big mission. It was just something I wanted to say, and I hope everybody feels great. And that's the end of this. Goodbye, everybody.